turn it down one more notch. Okay, we're gonna do a Q&A.
Wait, when's the last time we've done this though? I think it was Hot Ones. Over a year ago.
Oh my gosh, that was the last time.
Over a year ago. Okay, wait, before we go anywhere, I'm not this short. I have bad posture. And she's telling me I have to sit up.
Well, I'm closer to the camera.
But look, if I can't do this, I don't feel comfortable. Okay, is that better?
I feel like that's cool.
Okay. I'm taller than her. All right? I want everybody to know that. I'm 6 foot. 5'11" and almost 6 foot.
I'm 5'6".
I like doing this stuff, so I'm like, when are we doing it again? So we decided on the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is the first year that I haven't done anything, like I'm doing something, right? But I haven't like gone out. I'm sure you've always taken your kids.
Well, actually, the last 2 years, I've been with you on 4th of July.
And Bianca is already booked and busy. She has plans.
This girl.
Mariah and her boyfriend have plans at their pool.
Noah's on the game.
Noah's on his game. So if you hear shouting, it's Noah. He's 17. He's a gamer. You know. If you know, you know.
I like that we're just relaxing. I golfed early this morning, and then we came home and made dinner. You got your nails done. Yeah. She got her nails done.
Boom, pow. Wait, look at this color though.
Shout out to who?
Shout out to Kiana.
Cheers in the new house.
We're drinking Deep Eddy peach. He meant to get grapefruit.
I thought I got grapefruit.
But he got peach.
And it's not bad.
It's not. I like it. But it was supposed to be grapefruit. And it looked like a grapefruit.
It did, didn't it?
But 3 weeks ago, I went to Instagram and I posted a picture of us. And I said, ask us anything. And so that's where these questions are coming from. They're coming from Instagram. We love Instagram.
Wow, that's amazing. Let me kiss you. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I love when she burps.
I love to burp. I don't hold it.
She's a burper.
What's the first question?
Okay, this was an interesting one to me. Any couple goals or just enjoying each other each day together? So to me, there's always goals. There's always goals.
So hot?
Well, there is always goals, right? As far as couple goals is, and there's other questions in this, but like, are we gonna live together? Are we gonna move in together? So that's kind of, so we can't live together permanently.
Is that the question?
No, but this is part of goals.
I'm gonna edit all this out.
This is my goal.
I know, but don't. Okay, so like for that question, because that's probably in there a lot. Like, just save that to answer just that.
Okay.
So like goals, just like keep it like.
So what's your goal?
Take that out.
Okay.
Because then you're giving away the other question.
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna move in together? Is the question.
But that's not the question.
I know, but this is part of the goal for me.
Oh.
To live with you.
Okay, gotcha.
See what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So it's part of the goal. It's like a double. You can answer both questions in one.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just.
Okay.
That's how I think.
Okay.
But.
Continue then.
So wait, any plans on moving in together is a question that's on there a lot. And okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
There's always plans to move in together. That is the goal, to eventually move in together. So Noah's 17, going into his senior year. Bianca is going to be an 8th grader, right? I have a 17-year-old, almost an 18-year-old going to his senior year. I have 2 16-year-olds going to be sophomores, and I have an 11-year-old that's going to be a 5th grader. Basically, we live like 30 minutes apart, 35 minutes apart.
When you drive.
Yeah, when I drive. So she lives on the other side of town, and neither one of us are willing to take our kids out of school and switch schools and make them leave their life. So it's just not, they're our priority in my mind. Like, the kids are their priority. So we can't live together right now. We could, but it would be sacrificing somebody's children and their comfort.
Yeah. If we didn't have kids, we would live together.
We'd already be together.
Already.
A long time ago.
Yeah. So that changes things for sure. the kids just, that's what,
they come first, really,
Yeah.
in this whole thing.
yeah.
And this whole like love and this relationship, our
It
love
changes
for
the dynamic.
our love for our children
Yeah.
comes first. And that's just, but we knew that.
Yeah.
Like we knew it, right? And there was this fairy tale in my head when we first met, and it was like new, and it was the relationship was just so heavy and so like full of just newness, and it was like, oh, we're gonna move in together. We're gonna find a big house and we're gonna make this work, right? But that's not reality. Reality is no. I have 6 kids. Well, 2 of my kids are grown. One's going to school going to college in San Diego, and one is living with me, but he is working. He's an electrician and he's working, so I don't see him all the time, right? So I don't have to worry about him too much. But my other 4 kids, I get them every other week, and that week is a precious week to me. That week of my kids is one that I can't wait for, right? It's a weird thing for me, babe, because, and I've talked to you about this, but I'll talk to them about it because kind of this is what this is when I'm with my kids, I'm so happy, but I miss Casey. And I have this feeling of just like, oh my God, what's she doing? I miss her. I wish I could be with her. And then when I'm with Casey, I'm so happy. And I'm just I'm loving every second, but I'm missing my kids. And I'm like, man, I just miss my boys, like I don't get to see them every day. They're with their mom. So it's this constant pull both ways. And I've learned to deal with it and I enjoy it. I think it kind of strengthens our relationship in a way because there is that break in between. So, but my goal,
We have a lot of questions to get through.
yeah, but I don't care. I'm talking, this is an important one.
No, I know, but there's gonna be a lot like
Not
that.
like that. This is
No?
this to me, this sums up our whole relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
Like really, this is like where we've been for 3 years. 3 years.
Yeah.
Cheers. 3 years.
Our anniversary was June 23rd.
4th. Damn it, girl.
Well, first you said it was the 23rd.
No, you said it was the 23rd. I was always on the 24th, but then I was like, then you're like, no, it's the 23rd, and I believed you, but I should have known my girlfriend. She's so close. So
My sense of anything is,
I love her.
It's just
She's an artist. She's an artist. She's an artist.
Boo-boo.
Okay.
You know it's close.
So let's sum up this question. Eventually, we will live together. When the time is right, we will live together. Right now, I live with her every other week. I come and I stay and I live with her. And it's working,
Yeah.
right?
It does.
It's working.
It works.
Okay, now on to the next question because I'm getting rushed. Okay. What feels different about your relationship now compared to others in the past? You go first on this one.
That's a good question. I want to say everything.
I feel that. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you expand because I feel it.
A lot of people could say that, oh, you feel that way because it's new. But I think at our age, it changes everything. Like when you are younger, and not to say that age is everything, but I do think there's a natural maturation that happens. Because I don't know how not to be me. Because when you're younger, you will change yourself to, like, if you're too loud or or even if you're too quiet, like if you're too much of something, when you're younger, you will mold yourself to be whatever you think that person wants you to be, just so you can be loved. And as you get older, or as I have gotten older, like that is exhausting, trying to be somebody that you're not just so you can be loved or chosen. And so for me now, I can say that like I can just be me. Like I will burp in front of
But I
you.
accept that.
Yeah,
too.
like I don't. It's funny because I'll burp, but I won't fart. But
But she has. Don't let her fool
in my
you.
sleep, okay.
Or when she laughs really hard.
But I don't. I never. When I'm with you, I never like feel like, oh, should I have said that or should I have done that? And that feels nice because I've always like kind of, or for a long time I was that way. Yeah. And so what's different is that like I can just be me, and I love that they have Bob's Burgers to this music. I could just be me, and I don't have to second guess. And I think that that's part of me and my growth, and I also think that that's part of you and who you are, because I feel like whoever I would have chosen, like, would have had to be able to hold space for me. And I obviously felt comfortable enough to be that way, and you just embrace it.
I love all of you. Yeah, I do.
And also, I think for me, especially, and I've always had this, but it was never like a non-negotiable like it is for me now. You have to have a good sense of humor. People can have a good sense of humor, but if you can't laugh at yourself, then like
that's important.
Yeah, like, and I think that's why, because all I've ever wanted was like that healthy banter. And like, I need banter. I need to be able to laugh at myself because I don't like to take myself too serious. And so if I have someone that doesn't take themselves too serious, it allows me that to
That's
be
all
that.
I've ever known of you, though. So I can't. It's hard for me to see because all I've ever known of you is this person, right? So I didn't know you. I didn't know who you. I never knew who you were. I never watched you. So I didn't know who you were before that. So that's cool to hear you say that, because I didn't know that was something you would maybe quiet down in your life. But that's cool. Yeah.
So that's what's different, is that I can be more myself. And again, I don't want to say, oh, like he makes me be more myself. I am just naturally along the line, but I will say that the person you are, because I do believe that people are either going to bring out the worst of you, or they're going to bring out the best in you. And I feel like you bring out the best in me.
Both ways, yes.
And so that's the difference. Is I'm because I've always been me. I don't know how not to be me, and I'm just being me, and it feels like a safe space. When we met, I was like, what, 36?
36.
And so I had hit that point where like I just want to be me. Like I don't want to. And then so I stuck with that, and it's worked. I've been me, and
I love you.
Because if you weren't, like, and I'm sure the same for me too, like it goes both ways. Like if I made you feel like you just being you, if I made you feel like if I criticized you or if I put you down, you would probably be like, this doesn't feel good. I think as you get older, if something doesn't feel good, you notice it a lot quicker than you do when you're younger. So
and I think what's different for me is, and I even wrote this in my little post on our anniversary, is I feel a genuine appreciation and a respect and a love from Casey that is different for me. So I don't have a history of relationships, right? I really only had one real relationship before getting with Casey. I had other, so there was other people in my life at times, but I was only one real relationship of 17 years.
Other people in your life? What does that mean, bro?
Well, in between.
I'm just kidding.
In between, me and you, my divorce, there was other little moments. But with Casey, and what I felt is this appreciation, this genuine appreciation for who I am, because I'm a protector to my core, and I'm a lover to my core. Like, would you say that? Like that's who I am. That's just
naturally.
me. I'm a protector and lover, and my goal is to always be that person for the people I love. And I didn't get that appreciation for a long time, so I didn't know what it felt like to have it. And now I do, and I love it. And so when you get that as a man, you get that appreciation. You want to do more for that person. You know you're appreciated. So it's like, okay, I'm in the place I'm supposed to be. And so that is huge for a man. We're simple humans. Us men are simple. We're very simple. I mean, at least I am, and most of us are. It's if we're appreciated, we're fed, and we're loved, and we're happy. And I will do everything I can for that person, right? In my power, because I'm appreciated. So that's the main thing in this relationship that's different. And that's why I think we've been willing to work through all the different obstacles that have come our way. And they're not really even obstacles, because we just move through them, right? I mean, there's been things, there's been times, and this hasn't been perfect either, right? By no means. This has not been a perfect, oh my God, everything's been great. No, there's stuff that comes up, but we communicate it and we kind of work through it. And we even took that little break a couple years ago where it was like a month where we just separated.
I don't think I ever talked about that on here.
Well, we did. we did. And I was acting, and I wasn't, because I didn't understand certain things as far as women and stuff, and we kind of, and I made some bad moves. I think I just pushed you hard in a certain way and we took a break, and it was like the best thing for our relationship, I think, because we both realized we love each other and we're better with each other. And I realized I had to change in certain ways where it was like, okay, no, you can't. If she doesn't want to have one morning, it's okay, right? She's a woman. It's the way it goes, right? It's not that she doesn't love you. Yeah. So I think I was insecure. I don't think I know. Like, I know. Yeah. I was insecure in certain ways, right? I was insecure in a way of like, oh my God, well, we don't want to, what is it? Is it, what's going on? Like, you want to do it all the time with me before, right? Yeah. And I had to realize, no, that doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means I'm not in the mood for it right now. Yeah. And I had to realize. I'm tired. Yeah, you were tired.
Because overall, when it comes to
X. It's important.
Yeah, but I think it's always been good. But I think because it was so new and I never said like.
Right. No.
I'm tired. So the one moment, yeah.
So there's a few times where I'm just like, well, what's the problem? Like, yeah. So it was insecurity, and it was also emotional maturity, right? So it was like me having to sit back and listen and talk to myself and reflect on what is it with me that I think that insecurity. So I had to realize it was my insecurities projecting on her and being mad at her. So I would give her attitude in a certain way where it would be like,
you're getting deep.
So fast forward to like, okay, we took a break. This was 2 years ago, right? This wasn't anything new. And I think since then though, it's just been everything that I could ever ask for. So the appreciation, the respect, and also to me what's different about this relationship is who I'm with. Her personality is one I've never been around before. Extreme feminine, right?
Ooh, I like that.
Extremely feminine, right? And submissive in ways, right? And I can appreciate that because it lets me be who I am naturally. I can be that person that I am to my core. So it just works.
Well, now that you say that, I feel like that is also different for me. I've never been with someone like you in a sense of like a healthy masculine. Because I've been with toxic masculine. Right. And then I've also been with very like, not with like, because I've only had a couple relationships. Right. You have. So for me, I've been with toxic masculine, and then I've been with like a
submissive.
Yes, thank you. And so to experience like a healthy masculine where for me to thrive, I feel like I thrive in your energy just naturally.
You do.
Like it,
I can see that.
And that's why I feel so safe, because I'm like, okay, I can receive, because I give, right? But I'm mostly in my feminine energy with you, and that's what comes natural. And you are naturally in your masculine energy, and that comes natural to you. Like you, and, but you're also like, you have these feminine qualities.
That is masculinity. See, to me, you cannot be a true masculine if you don't embrace femininity. Yeah. This is real. This is, to me, like I've fucking gone through my head like no, a real masculine man has an appreciation and accepts the femininity that you have too, because there is that. Yeah. You have to have both. And everybody has both. It's either do you accept it or do you push it out and act like it's not there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no, like my father, like I'm emotional. My dad's emotional. I'm an emotional person. Yeah. I could talk to you about our relationship and it would make me emotional right now, because that's who I am. It doesn't make me any less tough. It doesn't make me any less masculine, because I'm okay. I'm firm in that. Yeah. So I'm okay with being
so hot.
But I'm okay with it. And I'm 40. How old am I? 43. I'm 43 years old. It wasn't always like that. Yeah. But I understand who I am, I guess, really. Yeah. So that was a long answer.
Okay, we're gonna take a break because I have to pee. Okay.
Okay. Here. Okay. Burp it out. This is a good question, babe.
Okay.
But actually, these next two are really good. Do you sometimes wish you had met earlier? Me first,
Okay.
because you answered the accent first. We're going one for one.
Okay.
Of course, there's that in my mind, at least, how I look at it is, of course, I wish that, like, oh my God, what if I would have met her, 15 years ago? We could have had our children. We could have had children together. We could have had this wonderful life, right? But then I think, wait, I wasn't the same person. I wasn't who I am now 15 years ago, and I'm sure you weren't who you are now 15 years ago.
That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Oh, you were cool. I was really cool. What are you talking about? I was young and cool. I didn't have all this gray, but still. So it's like, of course, I wish I would love to have known what it would have been like with you. I wanted kids. Like, I can't have kids anymore. I'm medically
Severed. Severance.
So after 6, it was over. But I would love to. I think our kid would be fucking gorgeous.
A cutie.
But to me, it's like I think we had to meet each other when we met each other. We had to go through the experiences and life and ups and downs and divorce and heartache to get where we're at now. So why wish that, right? It's like I'm happy and I'm the happiest I've ever been in a relationship. So that's my answer.
Yeah, I would have said the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't want to say downfalls, but like heartbreak, things that don't work out, challenges, like I truly feel like they make you who you are. There are things that I'm like, damn, I wish I would have done differently, but at the end of the day, I have no regrets. I feel like, and it's not even because of like my own hurt, it's like I wish I could have prevented hurting other people. So that's where, like, if I have any regrets, that's where they lie within, is like, damn, like I wish I could have been a better protector. But all I can do is just learn. Like, anytime I lose, I learn. And I feel like us, who we are today, I don't want to get into like too deep into
it, deep it up
to things, right? I believe in magic, I believe in destiny, I believe in fate. And so for me, I believe in all that.
But I love her for it.
Yeah. So we have different beliefs, but like I do believe in all of those things, and and
to me, I think that God put her in my life and put me in her life. That's how I believe, right? And you can think of it, and it is magic. It is magic to a certain degree. It is and
that's something magic. I think a lot of people don't know,
right?
is we probably do have very different beliefs, but we've never gotten to the I would never, even with my own kids, like I would never be like, that's not the right way of thinking or believing.
Who am I to say what's right or what's wrong?
Right. And I feel the same too. I'm just like, this is just what I believe. I believe that people should just like trust their path, my path and my beliefs, and
it brought you to me. Like, your beliefs and your path brought you to me, and my beliefs and my path brought me to you. So who's wrong? We're both right. I don't criticize and I don't judge. I was raised to believe a certain thing, and I firmly believe it, but I also have an open mind. Understand that I don't know, and if you say you do, you're wrong. But what I know is I know a good person, and I know love. I feel it.
Okay,
good one. Okay, you answer this one first.
Okay.
How do you keep disagreements healthy?
I don't take anything very serious. I really don't. I feel like
I was feeling remember yesterday I was hangry. I let you know. I was feeling a certain way, like, right? I think it's communication.
Yeah, well, I know how to hold space. I'm able to like surrender and hold space, especially having teenagers. What I love about us is that, again, like, we don't take ourselves too serious. We're very open-minded people, but we do like agree on most things.
98%.
Yeah, and we're both like easygoing, so there's not like, we don't have a lot of like disagreements. And it could be like the most mundane thing, right? Where like what to watch, what to eat. We just kind of go with the flow. We're never like in a disagreement to where it's like,
you're right. Which is different for me.
It's easy.
That's something also that's different in this relationship for me. Is it for you too? Like, there was fights over bullshit.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm so indecisive, and I'm just like, you pick, like, I don't care. Just like pick something. I don't care. Like, I want choices to be made for me because I have to make so many choices in my everyday life. Like, I want someone to take the lead So there's not a lot of disagreements. And then
There's not.
yeah, like so.
But you're also firm in you're also put up, like, you've also set boundaries, and you're also firm in your piece. Like,
Yeah.
like I can't force you to go do some of the things I want you to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I would like you to go
But you
to
don't
all my
make-
kids' football games.
But you don't make a thing about it.
Because I understand it, right? So
Yeah.
like this is a good thing right here. Like, I would love her to go to all my kids' sporting events. Right? Just because she's gone to a few of them, but that's not her thing. And I don't hold it against her. So I go, right?
Yeah.
And she allows it, and she understands that I'm gonna be gone for every Friday, right?
And I like that you bring up boundaries, because I think when it comes to disagreements, I feel like you'll have less disagreements if you understand and respect your partner's boundaries.
100%.
You know, like,
I respect your boundaries. I
that's-
respect your peace.
and that's something I didn't have in past relationships. I didn't have boundaries. Everything was just like a free-for-all, and then it turns into a shit show because you don't.
That causes resentment.
Yes, and if you don't have boundaries, you have resentment. You have it's a shit show. So
Yep.
you don't push those boundaries. You know, I do believe that some boundaries need to be broken, but I feel like that's your own aspirational boundaries. Like, break boundaries within yourself. Don't break boundaries. Other people's boundaries.
If you set a boundary and it's a boundary, then that's important to you.
Yeah.
I think it is good to get uncomfortable and to go out and do things that aren't comfortable to you,
Yeah.
because that's important for growth.
Yeah.
So like, you have gone places with me where I know you didn't want to go, but you go and you end up having a good time.
Yeah.
And you broke that boundary. You broke that. I guess that's a boundary also, right? You broke a boundary.
Yeah.
And you
yeah.
and you enjoyed, and so.
Yeah.
But that is
I think finding that balance, and
balance.
and being in a safe space. Again, I feel like I'm in a safe space with you, where it's important to feel like you're in a safe space, to where, because like, again, like, some boundaries need to be broken. Some boundaries are boundaries, and that's the boundary. But when you're in a safe space, like,
yeah, you figure it out. We figure it out.
yeah.
And there's no resentment, and I think that's huge on both of our parts. Like, both of us have lived in that resentment life
Yeah.
prior to this relationship,
Yeah.
and neither one of us will even play with that anymore. I feel like yesterday. So like yesterday, take for instance, I knew I would. Yeah, it is. It was an example, because I hadn't eaten. I had rode my bike. I was tired. I was hangry because I hadn't eaten, and I was thirsty, and we had to work. And I let you know, I'm very irritable right now.
Yeah.
I love you. We're gonna get this done. I'm feeling a certain way.
Yeah.
And you did you. Let me be me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I worked through it, and I moved through it, and we got done.
Yeah.
And I was able to move through my own issue.
What I love about us, and I'm just thinking about it right now, is that you don't take shit personal when I'm like in a funk, and I don't take shit personal when you're in a funk.
Yeah, that's right.
Again, it's you hold space for me, and I hold space for you.
Yeah.
And it's like,
healthy.
I don't depend on, like, of course, yeah, I want to see, like, I want to know you're happy, but I also know that I trust in your stability.
That's
right?
it. Stability. That's it.
Yeah, and like, you trust in my stability, to where, like, okay, we're like,
and our love. Because
yeah.
really, it really comes down to.
But I think you and I can hold that space for our kids. We can hold that space, whatever situation that we're in.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're in a romantic relationship, I feel like that's when people really, that's where it can get kind of muddy. So that's what I love about us, is that we are able to hold space, and it's kind of like an unspoken thing. Like, right. It just happened.
This just happened naturally.
Yeah,
and organically.
Yeah, we've never had to like really work through that.
No,
it just like happens, and that's another thing. That's where I'm like, it's easy. Like, you're an easy person. He's human, right? And I'm human, but naturally, it unfolds, and I like that easiness, especially like the age I'm at. Not that we're old, but we're older, and I feel like you just get to a point in life where like you take accountability. You're not putting that pressure on the other person. Like, it's your responsibility to make me feel this way.
Right.
No, like we know, like, no, I'm this is where I'm at. And again, communicating, and you didn't like tell me, but I sensed it because I can read the room. I am a I'm a
read roomer.
I'm a room reader.
You're a room
I
reader.
can read the room, like I can. And so I was already picking up on it before you said something, and I was just like, okay, he's gonna figure this out. Like, I'm not gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You know, like
right.
because I know that you're gonna.
But
I trust that you're gonna figure it out.
The old me would want somebody to basically start a fight.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I would want you to be like, what the fuck's wrong? Like, and I can be like, what the fuck's wrong? Like,
no, and I'm just like, like I don't want to do this shit either. Or I'm like, I'm so happy he's doing this, and then you're like, I'm just hungry, and I'm like, okay. But that was that little, and that kind of made me feel like, okay, he's just like, I get it. But just say, and it's delivery. Like if you're in a situation and you're like, I don't agree with this shit, you can deliver, you can convey to your partner what you're feeling.
Yes, communicate
in a way that you're not attacking them.
Right.
Like you can say, like,
it's important though. That's important.
Yeah. Like, hey, like, I just need to eat. What did you say? You're like, I think my blood sugar's low.
I'm like, I got low blood sugar.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. But I think delivery is everything. Like that's like the big thing that I love about you is your delivery. Like and you do it in such a way that I'm just like, I can hold space for this.
Yeah.
Like I can hold space for this. I get it.
And I hold space for you, PMDD. I hold space for all of it every month.
And then when in those little moments where you, again, I think it's so important, like when you are in a moment and you're frustrated or your partner's frustrated, but you're not, but you're frustrated because they're frustrated, in those moments, that's where you have to like, where can I make this fun or light right now? Where can I bring some
Do you want to
light?
press stop? It's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So in those moments you were saying?
In those little moments where it gets, where you feel, because you feel it, right? You're like, okay, something's a little off.
There's off, right? 100%. Energy's off.
Yeah. How can I hold space and also be in my energy? Because like a lot of people like to be like, oh, I'm gonna match their energy. Whatever they're doing, I'm gonna match that. Don't do that.
Worse, right?
Yeah, don't do that. No, you match your energy. And if your intention, like every morning I wake up, and I'm not saying I'm a perfect person by any means, but every morning I wake up and sometimes I'm like, fuck, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like I gotta do life again. But I set the intention to okay, find the moments of light where you can, and even if it's one moment of light in the day, that's enough. I try to find, and I usually do find more than that because it's there, but you have to like find it and you have to hold space.
It's living in gratitude, and we both do. And I take pride. I really do take pride in trying to be that person when you're not feeling it, when you're in a funk. I take pride in being the person to try to show you how wonderful everything is.
Yeah, because I be having shit days, and
well, especially when it's that time of the month.
Yeah,
and especially when it could be that time of the month, and then like four things happen,
and the world is ending
at that perfect time when it's just like you're just overwhelmed, and you're feeling the negativity.
Yeah.
And I take pride in being a person who's gonna, and it might, and it's not that it works and it makes her instantly better, but it doesn't. No, but it doesn't. But I'm gonna always be that person, and I'm always gonna be consistent with that. I hope it's helping.
But it's out of your control.
But it's out of my control.
Yeah.
And I understand if it's not accepted at that moment.
Yeah.
I understand that because somebody can always tell you something positive, but no, motherfucker, I'm in this.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. You're not gonna fix it by just talking.
Yeah.
But that's okay, right? I'm gonna stay positive with it. I think you're very good at moving through moments. You have your own timeline, but you always come out on top in that. And that's what I like to tell you. And I'm always telling her this. Look, you're always winning. It might not be instant, but you're always winning. And she is always winning because she's a good person. So it's one of the things I try to explain to her all the time is like when things are okay, yes, they're going to sell your house that you live in, but you're always winning. And we don't see it right now. We're not going to see how or when or what, but we keep that faith. And that's how I am with myself too, because, I have people, I go to my mom, I go to my dad.
Yeah.
Those are the people I go to a lot when I can just vent and be like, what the, it could be, I'm for anything. Yeah. So having that person
Shout out to Jim and Darcy.
Having those people though is so important. So that was I don't even know how we got to that.
Yeah.
From that, but
disagreements. Yeah.
Disagreements. How do you not go to old bad habits from previous relationships and bring it to your current?
It's not even like it's not even no, it's your turn to go first. Right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. So bad habits. So I realized they're bad habits. I realized what was, to me, this is how I do it, is like, well, that didn't serve me in that relationship, because even I had my own faults in my last relationship.
That's a good question, by the way.
Because I had my own bad habits in a relationship. I was married young. I was married at 20. I had a child at 23, 24, married because of a child. And we made it work, and it was 17 years of marriage, and it wasn't all bad at all. There was a lot of good, a fucking shit ton of great memories and good. But I had a lot of faults as a young man that did not serve that relationship, which also probably compounded that relationship ending from past. Even though I had evolved and I had grew into somebody I'm proud of, it didn't matter, because you can't take away some of the stuff you've already done.
Well, so, in your 20s too, like,
you don't know. I wasn't even, my brain's not fully formed.
Yeah.
And I was a fuck up. And I was not a good, having a child was the best thing that could happen to me, because it made me become a man. But you don't just become a man. You have to, you have to learn. You have to live.
Your 20s are just for learning. Like, learn as much as you can.
You don't know that though, so you don't know that in your 20s. You don't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know I was learning.
And that's what you don't know it.
You just
so if you're in your 20s watching this, please listen. You're gonna get all your lessons right now.
Yes.
And in these next few years.
Yeah.
And you're gonna grow.
And there will be more, but in your 20s, like, they really do.
Huge. They develop. Yeah.
Yeah, shape you.
But if you can,
wait, what was the question?
How do you not take bad habits into new relationships?
Okay.
We've both are at an age, because we're blessed to be where we're at this age. So we understand what serves us and what doesn't serve us.
Yes. Yeah.
What served our relationship and what. So there's bad habits and good habits, right? I've taken all the good habits, and I even brought some bad habits in. I can remember early in this relationship, me trying to egg on an argument and a fight in certain just little ways, right? Like that. Usually in my last relationship, I knew I could get a rise out of somebody. If I'm feeling a certain way, or like not appreciated in a certain way, I could do certain things that would get a rise out of normally and cause an argument, which I was used to, and I was wanting, right? So I had to learn. I have done a lot of reflecting and just like being introspective, like that doesn't serve me or her or this relationship. Yeah. So I did bring early on some bad habits, and that all stems from insecurity, and I still have
accountability.
That. Insecurity never leaves you though.
To reflect, and that's one of the things that I love about you, is that you are a reflective person, because I feel like if you are not, and I'm not speaking for everyone, I'm just speaking for myself, like, I could never be with someone that cannot reflect.
Reflecting is one thing. You have to course correct. You can reflect all you want.
Yeah.
But if you're not making those adjustments, then what good is reflecting?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And that's one of the things that I love about you. And that's one thing that I have craved, because I have been so self-critical and like, okay, I know where maybe I could make almost to the kind of like that people pleaser, where like, I will change everything about me to make you happy. And it's like finding that balance of like, okay, take accountability, but
that's funny. That's funny, because you say that, and then you used to tell me that earlier, and I'd be like, well, if you did that for the old me was like, well, you did that for your old person, why wouldn't you do that for me? Or you don't love me as much? That's the insecurity where I had to learn, no, she set boundaries, she grew and she elevated and she leveled up. It's not that she doesn't love you any more than that person or any less than that person.
Yeah.
It's that she had to do this for herself.
Yeah. When you go to a new relationship from a long-term relationship, because I feel like there's a difference when you're just dating. But when you're in a long-term relationship, you do have habits, because we're creatures of habit. Even outside of relationships, like, who are you without the relationship? Who are you with the relationship? And what, going back to what you said, like, what serves you? How are you going to navigate? And just like looking at them and not bringing them in and putting that burden on the next person. Like,
that's not your burden.
Yeah.
You should not have to pay for my past.
Yeah.
And I should not have to pay for your past.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we're so successful in this relationship, because we recognize our bad habits, and we still have them, some of them.
And we talked about being jaded. I was like, I don't want to be jaded. I refuse to be a jaded person. Like I have too much love and light in me to go there.
Yeah. I have no energy for it. You have no energy for it. We're moving too far. Everything is up.
And I feel like some people, like it's a
some
cultural thing.
That,
no, well, it's like romanticized. I've had friendships and I've seen people that are like, I'm jaded, and they like own that shit. Like it's a sweater that
immaturity.
They put on.
That's immaturity though. That's pure immaturity.
Yeah. And it's like, you want to be jaded? Like it's almost like they embrace being jaded.
That's silly.
And I get like feel to heal, but be very mindful of what you are embracing. And because that's like, in my world, that's like casting a spell on yourself.
Right.
And what's the next question?
But before I go to the last question, babe, I feel these conversations that we have on and giving it and putting it on your channel is good. And I think it's really important, because I that's how confident, that's how much I feel how healthy this relationship is, that I feel it's important for people to hear two people who have gone through what we've gone through and are where we are. I just think I take pride and I really do think that I think it can help people.
Yeah.
Help. And I don't know how many men watch, and I wish they did. And I'm not that I know everything. It's not even about that, but it's about understanding life and after being through it. And what's not that what works for me is going to work for everybody, but I feel it's just an important thing for men, to find happiness, and the way that we find happiness. And then again, I think, well, wow, I'm blessed because I found you, right? Like that was who I'm sure not everybody's gonna be able to find a freaking Casey in this world, right? But even if I wouldn't have found you, I know I would be happy. You know what I mean? Yeah. You complete my life and you make it happier. Yeah. But I feel like it's important for people to, especially that are in our age range and group, who've had maybe divorce and
have gray hairs,
right? to understand that don't get jaded, don't be resentful. Yeah. Keep yourself open.
Yeah.
And that's partly how we're going to this last question is, what dating app did you meet on? Any tips? I'm dipping my toes in the online dating pool.
Okay, let me go pee. I was on dating apps before I met him. I went on dates before I met him. And some people said that oh, it's too soon. And I was just like, listen, I'm at a point in my life where I am for once in my life going to do what I want to do. I was just ready. I want to get out there. I wasn't looking for love. I just wanted company. I wanted something new. I did want what I have right now. Not going to lie. I did want this, but I wasn't looking for it. I was on Hinge and then I was on Tinder. That didn't work out, because someone can be attractive, but once someone speaks and talks and you're just okay, yeah, you're hot, but I don't ever want to see you again. I wasn't in my 20s. I would base everything off of that. If you're hot, I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care, I don't care what you're saying. You're hot, so I don't care. When you get older, you need
substance.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. None of that mattered, and so I was like, okay, yeah, this is.
She's he's not hot, but he's super.
No, you're not. No, I would never even go out with you.
He's not hot, but he's got a lot of substance.
Naturally, you have to be attracted to people. That's just the way it is. I don't care.
It's important.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I was disappointed so many times that I was done. I deleted all my dating apps. I was like, this shit sucks. I am over this. So I deleted all my dating apps and I was like, I'm just gonna meet someone I don't know, going for a walk or at the grocery store, how they do it in the movies. I don't know, bump into someone and be like, oh, and sparkles in your eyes. And I had a couple of friends that I was hanging out with, and and they were like, oh, what do you think about him? And I'm like, I don't know. I was so over it. But every time I would hang out with some of my friends, that's what they were doing, because I had single friends. And they would scroll, and so I would just be like chilling, scrolling on Tumblr and Instagram, watching YouTube videos. And then I would like chime in, they're still scrolling. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna download again, and I'm gonna try again. Like, let me just try again. When you go through life and you fuck up and you make mistakes, you can not like yourself. You could be like, why did I do that? Or why did, you know, you can become jaded, and you can become like, you could just become the person that doesn't like themselves because you don't like where you're at. And I didn't like where I was at, but I was like, no, fuck that. Like, I'm where I'm at, and I'm gonna surrender. I'm gonna embrace where I'm at, and I'm gonna fucking try again, because I am the prize. And it was hard for me to like get in that space because I didn't believe. I'm confident, but I'm very insecure. Like, it's a double-edged sword.
We all have insecurities, though.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, maybe I have more work to do. Maybe I, you know, just second guessing myself. So then I went on Bumble. I wasn't putting that pressure like on myself.
There was no pressure.
Yeah.
It was like, you were just going out.
Yeah, and then I saw his picture, and I was just like, this guy. Like, it was the one where you had like a cigar, you were like in a camping chair probably. And yeah, so like we just like connected and we chatted, and it was fun. He wasn't verified, so I was like, he's not a real boy.
She didn't think I was real. But I think for me, it was, I couldn't be jaded because I didn't even know about being jaded. It was just like, okay, let me see what's going on. Like, oh wow, here's a fine ass girl. She looks mysterious. I'm like, let's see what's going on.
I wish we had screenshots of her Bumble profile. Going on all those dates, and you were the first date that I had that I was like, I want to see him again. I was looking for a good man. He's a good man, Savannah.
Look at her.
She's like, what are you guys doing?
Like, what's going on? I'm gonna hide. Those just under the covers.
She might move my camera.
She's gonna move the camera. That's hilarious.
She's like, you guys are
so Bumble, shout out.
Yeah.
No,
but our first date, I was just like, so I was like, I have to go do laundry.
I had her.
I'm like, I have to go do laundry, but we were there at the restaurant bar for like 4 hours.
4 hours.
I was like, I have to go do laundry because I had like 20 martinis. And I was like, I gotta leave. I text my daughter and I text my friend, and I was like, oh my God, like, I have to see him again. But the whole night I just talked about him, and then I was waiting.
I love that.
Yeah, and then you had texted me, and we just like texted ever since, and like
we met the next day.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool, but
And then I remember you telling me, because I was still in that mentality of like, okay, if you text me, I have to wait like a certain amount of time. And then
I don't do that. I never.
But no, but you had told me, you were like, something about double texting. You had told me, you're like,
oh, I text you like back. I would text you like 7 times without even a response. There was like, oh wait, I can't text for so and so long to make him think that I like him that much.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
That was. I just those are games.
And I was like, oh,
I
that's
didn't play
refreshing.
games.
I was
don't
like,
play games.
so
like.
But you set the tone though.
Yeah.
Like, you set the tone.